Okay, so hi. So I'm finally able to tell you about my makeup look for today. I decided not to do it this week because I missed too many looks to tell you about, and some of the looks I didn't even have time to take a picture of. And I didn't remember to actually start recording this again until today. I was going to do it over the weekend, but then I forgot. I hope my lipstick looks okay. I think it looks pretty good. So, anyway, so I've been using the same primer combination that I've been using before. One, because I want to use up the primers, but two, I'm really loving the combination of these two primers together. That I've just been like on a kick of using them. So at first, I primed my face with the Smashbox Primer Water like I usually do, and then I went in with the Too Faced Primed and Poreless Primer, which is like my favorite now. Honestly, like using it again, it's definitely my favorite primer. Then I went in with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation because I just really wanted to use it again today. I did use it yesterday as well. Sorry, like the highlight on here is annoying me. Sorry, my dogs are kind of going crazy because like somebody's here looking at the skylights in our house. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, I think that looks good. So I went in with that and the Cover FX Custom Cover Drops in N10. Then I concealed and highlighted with my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in Light Warm and my MAC Prep and Primer Radiant Rose. Then, of course, I set everything with the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. Then I was not going to do eyeshadow originally this morning because I thought I was going to have enough time to come back home and do my makeup. So I was just going to do my no makeup look this morning, and I was thinking about going to the gym, but then I went out with my sister and my mom, so then I just decided to do my makeup then instead of waiting for later, because honestly I kind of wouldn't have had enough time because we ended up being out until like 4, and I have work at 4:55, so I didn't really I wasn't really ready to film until like 4:30, so yeah, I didn't really have time to do my eyeshadow now. So I just concealed with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer and then went over that with the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder as my primer today, and it didn't smudge, which is good because usually when I wear this eyeliner with just concealer, it sometimes does smudge, but it looks pretty good. So today, I did go in with an oldie but a goodie. I did use the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette today. I just really wanted to use it today. I don't know, I've just been really going back to these chocolate bar palettes. I really do love them. And I don't want to like have this expire on me and not use it as much as I really wanted to. So I've been like working like at least one of the chocolate bar palettes into my like work looks at least once a week. So I did want to use this today. Of course, I went in with Peaches and Cream first just as a base from Makeup Geek. And then I used mousse on the crease. Then I went in with peanut butter on the crease to darken it up. Then I went in with caramel on the lid. And then I went in with truffled on the outer corners. And then I went in with buttered pecan on the brow bone. And then I was going to use a Makeup Geek foiled shadow on the lids, but then I just decided to use caramel. Like these two colors and peanut butter are like my favorite colors. Like honestly, I can't do a look with this palette if I do a warm look without using peanut butter. It's such a great color. And then like I might do a cool toned look at some point, but I really love these shadows. They're so pretty. Then I went in with Kat Von D's Tattoo Liner in Mad Max Brown like I usually do, and then I primed my lashes with the Stila Lash Primer Stunner, and then I went in with the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara. I've been using a sample of it, and I've been really loving it, so I've just been using that for mascara rather than the Stila, and I just like that it looks more natural, so that's what I've been using. Then I concealed and highlighted under my eyes with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in Light Warm and my MAC Prep and Primer Radiant Rose. Then I set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. Then I contoured with the Too Faced Cocoa Contour Kit and with the medium shade, and then lightened it and chiseled it out with the light cocoa shade. Then for highlighter, I went in with Becca's Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed in Champagne Pop. And then for blush, I went in with Becca's Mineral Blush in Wild Honey. Honestly, Wild Honey has been my obsession, and I've just been wearing it as much as I can before I can't wear it like in the wintertime, but I might honestly rock this in the wintertime. I just feel like it's the most natural, pigmented looking blush. It is just so beautiful, so I've been using it I used it yesterday, and I'm using it again today. Like, that's been my go-to blush. And then I just set everything with, I went over everything, of course, with the Hourglass Luminous Light Powder. Then I set everything with the Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray. Then I filled in my brows with the Chanel Brow Pencil in Brown Natural and set them with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. And then for lips, I went in with the NYX Lip Primer, then the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Slide On Lip Pencil in Stark Naked, and then went over that with the Lime Crime Velveteen in Shroom. And I'm just still going to fill in these corners because it's annoying me. I might have went a little bit too far. I'm just going to fill it in the mirror. So yeah, bye. Okay, so hi. So I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. So I have been really into just using a lot of Too Faced stuff lately. I did use another Too Faced palette today to create my look for my eyes. I did use the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. Yesterday I used the Semi-Sweet palette, and the day before that I didn't tape, which was Sunday night, that was Rosh Hashanah, because I am Jewish, so I did go to temple. But in the morning, I used the Vegas Nail palette and did like a natural look. And then for the nighttime, I used the Vegas Nail palette as well and just changed it up a little bit. So I've been using Too Faced shadows. I've just been on such a kick for Too Faced lately. I did use Makeup Geek shadows on Saturday, but lately it's just been Too Faced. I've just been using like Makeup Geek shadows in like the inner corners. So anyway, today I basically made it mostly a full face of Too Faced except for like a few products. So of course I primed my face with the Smashbox Primer Water and then the Too Faced Primed and Poreless Primer. I think I'm definitely going to repurchase the Too Faced Primer after I'm done with it, and the Smashbox one. They're definitely my favorites. I've just been trying to use them up like crazy. I've been using them every day, but I love them. Like, they're definitely my two holy grail primers. I love them, and I love Smashbox primers. And then I decided to stick with Too Faced, with the Too Faced theme, but also I've been wanting to use this. I've been wanting to use this foundation for the past like couple days, so I went in with the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the color Vanilla. Then I mixed that with the Cover FX Custom Cover Drops in N10. Then I concealed and highlighted with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in Light Warm and my MAC Prep and Primer Radiant Rose. I'm almost through that Urban Decay concealer. I did purchase a backup already, and I've already been using the backup. Just like I've been scraping up every last smidgen of the last one. I'm probably going to use it up by like tomorrow or the day after, pretty much. I mean, I used my full face. I used it on my full face today, like concealed everything on my face today and still used it. But I am really loving I love that concealer. Then, of course, I set everything with the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. Then I went in with these Smashbox, sorry, I'm like coughing, with the Smashbox 24-Hour Primer. And then went over that with the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. And then I went in with the Too Faced Chocolate Bar Palette today. And I went in with the color White Chocolate all over the eyes. Then I went in with Milk Chocolate on the crease. Then I went in with Salted Caramel on the crease as well. I was originally going to put Salted Caramel on the crease first, but for some reason, I forgot to put on White Chocolate on this eye and just went in with Milk Chocolate on the crease, but then I decided to put White Chocolate over it and then just lightened it up a little bit with Salted Caramel, so that's what I did. And then on the lid, I went in with Creme Brulee, that really beautiful gold color. And then on the outer corners, I think I mixed Semi-Sweet and Hazelnut. Yeah, I think that's what I did. I've been using these a lot because, yeah, Semi-Sweet and Hot Chocolate. No, not Hot Chocolate. I think it was maybe it was Hot Chocolate, right? I think it was Hot Chocolate and Semi-Sweet. Yeah, these two colors here. I'm pretty sure. It might have been Hazelnut though. whatever. And then I went in and lined my eyes with the Kat Von D Mad Max Brown, like I always do, the tattoo liner. Then I primed my lashes, of course, with the Stila Lash Stunner Primer, and then I've been really loving the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara. I just think it's really natural and really pretty. I'm probably going to apply a couple more layers before I go out again. Then I went in with, of course, the MAC Extended Play Cake Black Lash on the bottom. Then I concealed and highlighted with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer and Light Warm in my MAC Prep and Prime Radiant Rose. And then I set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. That basically never changes. You're never going to see that change. And then on the inner corners, I went in with Makeup Geek's Foiled Eyeshadow in Starry Eyed. Yesterday, I went in with Makeup Geek's in the Spotlight in the inner corners with a Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette. I just forgot to mention what was in the inner corners, but I'm probably just going to put that in a little blurb on the bottom anyway. And then I contoured, of course, with the Too Faced Cocoa Contour Kit. I've been on such a kick for that contour kit. I honestly love it. So I went in with the medium cocoa shade and then went in with the light cocoa shade to bake the contour. And then for highlighter, I was originally going to use a ColourPop one, and then I was like, you know, there's only like a few more weeks of summer, so you can't, I mean, not even a few more weeks, it's like a week that I really want to still use that intense highlight, and I'm probably still going to use intense highlight until the winter comes, honestly, because I can't live without highlighter now, honestly. Highlighter and concealer are my two favorite things to apply. So, I went in with Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed in Opal, and then I went in with Too Faced Love Flush Blush in Baby Love. I love that color. And then I set everything with the, well, I went over everything, of course, with the Hourglass Luminous Light Powder, and then I set everything with the Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray, and then I filled in my brows with the Chanel Brow Pencil in Brown Natural, and then the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel to set them. And then for the lips, I went in with the NYX Lip Primer like I've been doing a lot, and then I lined them with the Urban Decay Glide On Slide On liner in Stark Naked. That's actually the only one I've been using so far. I haven't used the pink one, which I probably could have today because I didn't realize that Nude Beach was more of like a pinky color, because then, of course, I went in with the Too Faced lipstick. I went in with the Color Drenched lipstick in Nude Beach. And that's it. Bye! Okay, so hi, so I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. I am kind of catching up on YouTube videos because I haven't really shot any recently, so I'm like filming 3 videos tonight, and plus I have like, this is like the first night I'm not doing anything. I mean, I didn't hang out with anybody last night, and I didn't hang out with anybody tonight. I was supposed to go out with my friend tonight, but then she couldn't hang out, so I decided to go out to dinner with my family, and then for the rest of the week I'm busy, so I decided to film some YouTube videos, but honestly I was just waiting for my ColourPop orders to film a video, and then I'm also going to film a ColourPop lippy ultra matte lipstick and lippy stick lip swatching because I'm wearing one of them right now, and I really want to film a lip swatching video. So anyway, so today I primed my face with the Smashbox Primer Water, of course, but then I actually went in with a different primer after that because I didn't want to use the Primed and Poreless. I just wanted something a little bit more hydrating. So I used the Too Faced Hangover RX primer, and I love that primer, so I used that instead. Then for foundation, I went in with Dior's Air Flash Spray Foundation in the color Ivory, which I love. I'm actually almost done with that foundation, so I'm hoping to use it up soon. Then mixed that, of course, with the Cover FX Custom Cover Drops in N10, which I have to get a new bottle of that because I'm almost out of that too. I have been trying to use up a lot of stuff, and I'm almost out of the Smashbox Primer Water, so I'm doing good. Then I went in and concealed and highlighted with my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in Light Warm and my MAC Prep and Primer Radiant Rose. Then, of course, I set everything with the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. Wow. The Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. You know what's funny is just, like, I say things in my brain and then it's just not transferred to my lips. Like, it's so bad. Then, of course, I primed my eyes with the Smashbox 24-Hour Primer. And then went over that with the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. Then today I was going to use Kat Von D shadows and do more of like a Kat Von D look, but then I decided to go with ColourPop because I was getting my ColourPop order today, so I was like, you know what, I'm going to use some of my ColourPop shadows. So, and I used some Makeup Geek shadows as well because I haven't used them in a little bit. So, of course, for a base, I went in with Beaches and Cream from Makeup Geek. Then I went in with ColourPop's Desert on the crease. Then I darkened up the crease a little bit more with Makeup Geek's Frappe. Then on the lids, I went in with ColourPop's On the Rocks, which is one of my favorite shadows. And then on the outer corners, I went in and mixed a latte and mocha from Makeup Geek like I usually do. And then on the brow bone, I went in with Makeup Geek's Vanilla Bean. And then on the inner corners, I went in with ColourPop Super Shock Cheek in Wisp. And then I lined my eyes with the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Mad Max Brown like I always do. And then for the lashes, I went in with Stila's Lash Primer Stunner to prime them. Then I went in with the Stila Huge Lash Extreme Mascara. I actually used it today, and I actually still really like it. I was about to say Stila really like it. I still really like it, so I'm going to try and use it a little bit more again. And then on the bottom, of course, I went in the MAC Extended Play Cake Black Lash. Then I concealed and highlighted under my eyes with the Urban Decay Concealer and Light Warm and my MAC Prep and Primer Radiant Rose. And then I set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. Then, of course, I contoured with the Too Faced Cocoa Contour Kit with the medium shade, and then lightened it up with the light cocoa shade, baked the contour. I've just been on such a kick for that Too Faced contour kit. And then for highlighter, I did originally use ColourPop Super Shock Cheek in Wisp, and then I decided to use one of the new ones that I got today, so I used ColourPop's Super Shock Cheek in Stole the Show over that. And then I originally used Urban Decay's Afterglow 8-Hour Blush in Kinky, but then I decided to go over it a little bit with ColourPop's Super Shock Cheek in between the sheets because I really wanted to try this out too. Then, of course, I went over everything with the Hourglass Luminous Light Powder, and then I set everything with the Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray, and then I filled in my brows with the Chanel Brow Pencil in Brown Natural, and then set them with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then today, I was originally wearing ColourPop's Lippy Stick in Lumiere, which I freaking love, and that's the one that Kathleen Lice created, of course, because I haven't worn it in a while, and I just felt like wearing it today, and I just freaking love it. It's like one of my favorite ones to wear ever. I forgot how much I love it, honestly. But then I decided to throw on one of the new lippy sticks I got today, so I lined my lips with the Urban Decay Glide On Slide On Pencil in Stark Naked, and primed them with the NYX Lip Primer, and then I filled them in with the lippy stick in Oh Snap, and that's it. Bye! Okay, so hi. So I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. If my face looks a little red or a little bit worn, I'm sorry, but I did go see my sister's show tonight. She's in West Side Story, and I was kind of crying during, like, a couple of the last scenes, so kind of my makeup got a little bit runny, and I don't want to touch it up because I'm going to bed. So anyway, it's the end of the day, and we just got home from being out for the show for like 6 hours. So anyway, I primed my face with the Smashbox Primer Water and then the Too Faced Primed and Poreless Primer. Then I went in with my favorite foundation, the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation in the color 5 and the Custom FX Custom Cover Drops in N10. I think I do need to get a replacement of that really soon. Then I went in with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer and Light Warm in my MAC Prep and Prime Radiant Rose. I really need to stop using that Urban Decay concealer because I'm at like the very bottom of it and literally was like not giving me anything when I was like putting it on under my eyes. So I finally just decided to stop using the one that's like completely gone. So I ran out of like 3 products recently. So I'm hopefully doing a products I've used up video pretty soon. But I already bought it back above the Urban Decay, obviously. I mean, it's my favorite. Then, of course, I set everything with the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. Then I primed my eyes with the Smashbox Primer, 24-Hour Primer, and then I went over that with the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. Then, today I decided to use all Makeup Geek shadows, but honestly, I'm a little bit disappointed about the foiled shadows sometimes because they do transfer to your crease and the pigmentation does not stay, as you can see. Like, I wore the foiled eyeshadow in Fantasy on my lid today, and I do like how it looks, but the pigmentation transfers so much to your crease that the pigment basically fades, and it's pretty annoying because the ColourPop shadows don't do that. That's why those are my favorites over the foiled ones. I love the foiled ones, but if, like, I tried to mix, like, brownish, reddish tones with a green, it's, like, kind of not working for me. I don't know if, like, Fix Plus will help that. Like, I'm not really sure. I want to, like, look up more videos to see if, like, they make suggestions about the foiled shadows. So anyway, I went in with Beaches and Cream on the crease, then I went in with Creme Brulee to darken up the crease, then I went in with Frappe and Cocoa Bear on the crease to darken it up, then I went in with Latte and Cocoa Bear, I believe, on the outer corners. I don't know if I put a little bit of mocha on there too. Then, like I said, I went in with the foiled eyeshadow in Fantasy, and then the brow bone, of course, I went in with Vanilla Bean. Then I lined my eyes with the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Mad Max Brown. Then I primed my lashes with the Stila Lash Primer Stunner, and then I went over them with the Stila Huge Lash Extreme Mascara. Then on the bottom lashes, I went in, of course, with the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash. Honestly, it's the best bottom lash mascara. Do you see how good my bottom lashes look? It's the best. Of course, then I concealed and highlighted under my eyes with the Urban Decay Concealer in Light Warm and my MAC Prep and Primer Radiant Rose, and then I set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. And then in the inner corners, I went in with Makeup Geek's Foiled Shadow in Starry Eyed, which is my favorite one to put in my inner corner. Then I contoured with the Too Faced Cocoa Contour Kit in the shade Medium Cocoa, and then I lightened it with the Light Cocoa shade. Then I highlighted today with ColourPop's Super Shock Cheek in Stole the Show. Like I did yesterday, I just really wanted to use it again. It's a beautiful highlight. And then for blush, I went in with ColourPop, the same blush in between the sheets. It's basically faded now, though, because my face is a little bit red from crying. I'm sorry. But I wasn't going to reapply, like, a ton of foundation after I did this. Like, there was no point. And then, of course, I went over everything with the Hourglass Luminous Light pattern. Then I set everything with the Urban Decay Chilled Makeup Setting Spray. Then I filled in my brows with the Chanel Brow Pencil and Brown Natural. And set them with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. And then today, of course, I primed my lips with the NYX Lip Primer. And then I lined my lips with the Urban Decay Glide On Slide On 24-Hour Pencil in Liar. And then I did use a new lippy from ColourPop today. I used the ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip in Bumble, and I love this color. Honestly, I would have went with like Lolita or something, but this has a little bit more red in it. It's a tiny bit darker than the Studded Kiss lipstick in Lolita, but it's a little bit like lighter than the liquid lipstick version of Lolita, and that's it. Bye! Okay, so hi, so I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. So, I primed my face with the Smashbox Primer Water and then the Too Faced Primed and Poreless Primer. Then I went in with the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation in the color Y225 and the Cover FX Custom Cover Drops in N10. This is really annoying me, but I honestly don't feel like reapplying at all. Then, of course, I concealed and highlighted with my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in Light Warm and my MAC Prep and Primer Radiant Rose. Then I set everything with the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. Then I primed my eyes with the Smashbox 24-Hour Primer and then set that with the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. Then, for my eyes today, I went in with Beaches and Cream, of course, by Makeup Geek as my transition shade. And then I used the Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Contour Palette for my look in my crease and outer corners. I went in with this color right here on the far left, and that one is called Latinus on the crease. Then I went in with, I have to remember what I actually used, this color right here on the crease to darken it up more, and that one is Solace. Then I went in with this color right here, which is a really pretty color. I think that's one of my favorites in the palette. And that was called Citri on the outer corners. And then I went in with, I believe, this color right here on the brow bone, and that one is called Succubus. So I think that's all I used from this palette. Then I went in with Makeup Geek's Foiled Shadow in Grandstand on the lid. Then I lined my eyes, of course, with the Kat Von D Tattooed Liner in Mad Max Brown. Then I primed my lashes with the Stila Lash Stunner Primer, and then used the Stila Huge Lash Extreme Mascara. Then I went in with the MAC Extended Play Kick Black Lash on the bottom lashes, and then I went in with Makeup Geek's Filled Shadow and Starry Eyed on the inner corners. Then, of course, I concealed and highlighted with my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in Light Warm and my MAC Prep and Primer Radiant Rose under my eyes. I did a really good job of concealing today. I can tell. There's like no white line. It's like really nice. I'm like kind of shocked, honestly. Then I contoured, of course, with the Too Faced Cocoa Contour Kit with the medium shade, and then lightened it up with the light cocoa shade. Then for highlighter today, I used the MAC MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle. I was about to say Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector. Then I went in with Kat Von D's Everlasting Blush in Bellissima, which I haven't used in a while, and I love it still. It kind of faded a little bit today, though. I'm surprised. It usually lasts a really long time. Then I set everything, of course, with the Hourglass Luminous Light Powder, and then set that with the Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray. Then I filled in my brows with the Chanel Brow Pencil in Brown Natural, and then filled them in with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Sorry. Then I primed my lips with the NYX Lip Primer, and then lined them with the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Slide On Pencil in Stark Naked, which I've been loving recently. And then I filled in my lips with another new liquid lipstick from ColourPop, and this is the color, the Ultra Matte Lip color in Beeper, which I really, really like. It's actually a lot darker than I thought it was. And that's it. Now I'm going to finally go take my makeup off. Bye! Okay, so hi. So just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. I'm extremely tired because I just got back from the city. I was celebrating my best friend's birthday. She is leaving in about a week to move away. I'm trying not to think about it, but it is going to really suck. So I went in with my boyfriend today. So I primed my face with the Smashbox Primer Water. Then I went in, of course, with the Too Faced Primed and Poreless Primer over that. Then I went in with the Dior Air Flash Spray Foundation today in the color Ivory. I just decided to use that rather than the Luminous Silk. I don't know why. I just wanted to, and I love it. It holds up incredibly well, just like the regular Giorgio Armani. Then I went in, of course, I mixed that with the Custom FX Custom Cover Drops in N10. Then, of course, I concealed and highlighted with my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in Light Warm and my MAC Prep and Primer Radiant Rose. Then I set everything with the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. Then I primed my eyes with the Smashbox 24-Hour Primer, and then set that with the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. And then for my eyes, I usually do the same look as I usually do for pink. It kind of faded, though. I only really reapplied my lipstick for this video. I didn't really care, honestly. So I went in with Makeup Geek's Peaches and Cream, of course, as a base in the crease. And I went in with the Too Faced Sugar Pop Palette Shadow in Bubblegum, of course, like I usually do for pink looks. Then I went in with a little bit of MAC's Single Eyeshadow in Swish in the crease, just to make it a little bit more satin finished. Then I went in with ColourPop's Eye Candy on the lid as a base, and then I went in with Makeup Geek's Filled Eyeshadow in Whimsical on the lid. And then I went in with Makeup Geek's Vanilla Bean on the brow bone. And then on the inner corners, I went in with ColourPop Super Shock Cheek in Monster, which I love using for pink shades because it's like a dual chrome white pinkish pearly shade. It's awesome. Then I went in with Kat Von D's Tattoo Liner in Trooper, and then I went in with Stila's Lash Stunner Primer, and then went over that with the Stila Huge Lash Extreme Mascara. Then on the bottom lashes, I went in with MAC's Extended Play Kick Black Lash. Then I concealed and highlighted under my eyes with my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in Light Warm and my MAC Prep and Primer Radiant Rose. Then I set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. Then I contoured with my makeup really did fade. I'm noticing the contour faded too. I went in with the Too Faced Cocoa Contour Kit, of course, to contour, and then lighten it up with the medium shade, and then lighten it up with the lighter shade. Then I highlighted with ColourPop Super Shock Cheek in Monster. I know it kind of faded, but you can still kind of see a sheen. It's still there, which is pretty cool. Then I went and I just reapplied the blush now because honestly it wasn't really there anymore. I went in with Too Faced Love Flush Blush in Justify My Love. And then, of course, I went over everything with the Hourglass Luminous Light Powder. Then, of course, I set everything with the Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray. Then, of course, I filled in my brows with the Chanel Brow Pencil in Brown Natural, and then set that with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then, I primed my lips with the NYX Lip Primer, and then lined them with the Urban Decay Lip Glide On Slide On Lip Pencil in Obsessed. Then, I went over with 2 lipsticks from Lime Crime like I usually do when I wear pink, and that is, Great Pink Planet and Contessa Fluorescent. And that is it. The unicorn lipsticks, obviously. Bye! Okay, so hi. So I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. So I am wearing a new lippy, and I love it so much. So I primed my face with the Smashbox Primer Water. Then I went in with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation in the color 5. I didn't feel like using the Makeup Forever one or the Too Faced one, because I was originally going to use the Too Faced one today, but I've been wearing my foundation all day since like 10 o'clock this morning because I went to breakfast with my family. So, because my sister's never had cheesecake brunch before, so we took her to go get it today, so that was fun. But anyway, I decided just to use that because I know it lasts all day and it looks amazing all day. And then, I just, of course, mixed it in with the Cover FX Custom Cover Drops in N10. Then, of course, I concealed and highlighted with my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer and Light Warmer, my MAC Prep and Primer Radiant Rose. Then, of course, I set everything with the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. Then, I did conceal my eyes today because I did wear my no makeup look this morning. And then, I just went over that with some Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. Then, today I decided to use some Makeup Forever shadows today, and a couple of Makeup Geek shadows. So, of course, I went in with Makeup Geek's Beaches and Cream on the crease. Then I went in with, actually not this shade yet. I went in with, this shade on the crease. Yeah, that one right there. And that one is called D562. Then I went in with this shade right here to deepen up the crease more. I don't have the name of this one. That's why I just show you these, because they're all numbered shades. I really hate that they don't have names. Like, they're all just numbers, but there's so many of them. And they're so beautiful. Like, these are gorgeous shades. I used these so much when I first got them. I really need to use them more. But I like using them with this palette. This palette is really good. The Nudes You Need one is really good. I really do enjoy this palette. Then I went in with these 2 shades on the outer corner. And then I went in, these 2 shades are, what the hell are these 2 shades called? I think I used, did I use these 2? Yeah, I think I used these 2 right here, not, yeah, these 2. This one is called I554, and this one is called S102. And then on the brow bone, I went in with I514, this one right here. Then on the lid, I went in with Makeup Geek's Foiled Shadow in Mesmerize. But again, like, the disappointing thing about these shades is that they don't last on the lid. And that's what I don't understand. Like, they fade. It literally just looks like I'm wearing a matte shadow on my lid. That's why I'm still love my ColourPop shadows. Like, I know that people say that Makeup Geek foiled shadows are the best shadows out there, but honestly, I even enjoy more of the, like, Shimma Shimma and Cinderella shades, like the ones that aren't foiled. They last longer on my lid. They don't, like, I don't know if it's just because of the oily consistency, but, like, I have dry eyes. Like, I don't have oily skin. I have dry skin. So it shouldn't be drying out that fast on me, so I really don't get it. But anyway, I still love using them on my inner corners. Makeup Geek's Starry Eyed Foiled Shadow is my favorite one to use in the inner corners, and the intensity lasts all day. As you can see, it's still friggin' intense. So why doesn't the same intensity transfer on my lids? I don't know if it's just because I didn't use a primer today, but I mean, they're gorgeous shadows, and most of them do last pretty long, but some of them don't, especially, like, I don't know why this one didn't last that long. And I apply like 2 or 3 layers of them, so it's not like I'm not applying them correctly. So anyway, then I lined my eyes, of course, with the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Mad Max Brown. Then I didn't prime my lashes today. I just threw on mascara this morning, and then I just threw on a few more layers before I went to work. So I just went in with Urban Decay's Perversion mascara. I actually did go to Ulta and pick up my like deluxe sample size today, so that was a free gift for my birthday, even though my birthday wasn't this month, it was last month, but they screwed it up in the system. Then I went in, of course, with MAC's Extended Play Giga Black Lash on the bottom. Then I concealed and highlighted under my eyes with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer and Light Warm in my MAC Prep and Prime Radiant Rose. Then I set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder like I always do. I skipped contouring today because I don't usually contour when I do my no makeup look. If I just go out with my family, like, and I don't have time to do everything, I just, you know, do my no makeup. You guys have seen that before. So I just went in with blush and highlighter. I highlighted today, this morning with Kevyn Aucoin Celestial Powder and Starlight, but then I went over it later today with Becca's Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed in Opal, which of course I love. I just feel like it made a little pink over here, but when you actually look at the reflection, it looks normal. It looks like a normal highlight. And then I went in with Tarte's Amazonian Clay Blush in Exposed. I was wearing Becca's Wild Honey earlier because, hello, that's my favorite. And I went over it with Tarte's Exposed, and I think it looks pretty. Then, of course, I went over everything with the Hourglass Luminous Light Powder. Then I set everything, of course, with the Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray. Then, of course, I filled in my brows with the Chanel Brow Pencil in Brown Natural. I know this one's looking like janky right now. I hate brows so much. Then, of course, I set that with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then, for lips, I, of course, went in with the NYX Lip Primer. I'm almost done using that up. And then I lined my lips with the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Slide On Pencil in Liar. And then I'm wearing the new lippy from ColourPop, one of the new lippy sticks that I got. And that is the color Grunge, which I love. It's like so pretty. It's like, it's not really a deep purple, but it's not like too brown. It's like right in the middle. It's not purple. I meant to say red. It looks like a reddish brown, like a really deep reddish brown. I love it. It's so pretty. And that's it. Bye.